Your body is listening to every thought that you think. Now, I'm Dr. Mike Patten here at Blue Waters Health Center, and we're going to delve into this topic today. So if you like this kind of content, just make sure you hit a like and subscribe and join along as we create more content just like this. So now our thoughts. Does our body really respond to every thought that we think? Now, this is my opinion in the first part, where when a thought comes by, there's almost a prep stage where we know we've had this thought in the past and we prep for it like it's going to come. But the thought doesn't actually influence our body to the degree unless there's one vital component. And to really point that out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you through just kind of a little activity. So join along with me here, because we're going to take the thought. You may not be thinking of it right now, but think of a lemon. Now, with this lemon, we can take it, we can look at it. It's nice and yellow on the outside. You can even imagine for yourself with this lemon that you're going to cut it open. And you may cut it into those nice squares that you would put on maybe a drink of some sort or squeeze over some food. Now, take that lemon and in your imagination, just squeeze it and let that juice run down your hands. And we take that lemon, and it's a really nice one. It's that good Myers lemon. It's a little more sweeter. And just take a nice little bite of that lemon, and you can feel the juices in your mouth. You might even pucker a little bit. And by that thought on that lemon, the key was that we concentrated on it long enough that it actually produced a stimulus. Your mouth may be watering right now. And your mouth watering is your body responding to a thought. And your body is aware of this. And the more and the longer we concentrate on that thought, the more the body's going to respond, the more the body's going to prep it for activity and what's going to happen next. So the key takeaway is to know it's not just the thought itself that the body's responding to. So it's not every thought that you think. It's that if you concentrate on it long enough to build this brain cell pathway for it to happen again in the future. Now, when a thought arises, usually thought is connected to a past experience. So maybe you've had a very bad experience with a lemon and you're just like, yuck, I don't want anything to do with it. I don't like lemons. That's going to also influence how your body responds. And the strength that's behind that thought is going to be the strength in how you respond to it. So it's been a very negative experience. Now your responses might even be sharper and quicker because that intensity of that first picture is really coming out. Now, if you've had you enjoy lemons, and sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not good, and sometimes they're just a lemon, you could take them or leave them. If it really doesn't matter to you, you could go through that little exercise we did, concentrate on the lemon, and it's going to show up by saliva coming in your mouth. You're going to have that slobbering of the mouth disease is what they call it. So what we really have is when a thought comes through, if we concentrate on that thought to the exclusion of all other thoughts, it's going to start to play out in our body. So what that means is if we have a health condition of some sort, and it's been going on for a little while, say longer than 6 weeks, 8 weeks, and it's just kind of persistent, that means that we have a thought that's been lodged in our brain in a pattern to such a degree that we're playing it out over and over and over. And until we let go of that thought, until we get rid of it, that same pattern is going to go on. And so even though our body doesn't keep a score and track of every single thought, it doesn't really respond to every thought. When we concentrate on it, that's when it becomes a part of us. That's when it really influences us. So the idea is to be aware of what you're concentrating on. Where's your focus? What do you put it on? Is it on the positive or the negative? If you put it on the negative, that's going to lead the body downward. It's going to lead to symptoms starting to arise. It's going to lead to problems. And then you're going to start looking for, well, how can I treat the symptom or even the sign? But really what all of that is we have a thought that we're concentrating on. Now, part of my practice, I look at how we develop any sort of problem in our life, any sort of situation of dis-ease, where we're not at ease. We have some sort of problem. It may not be an actual disease. It can be a symptom, but we go through 3 routes. We go through the mechanical. That's if we trip and fall, we get in a car accident, we lift something up, some sort of concussion of forces. We go through a nutritional, chemical, which can be an environmental toxin, can be something that we eat, can be drugs, something like that. And the last one is the emotional, and those are where the thoughts lie. They lie in that region. And so this is really discussion about how do we get at those thoughts? And part of what we need to do is we need to use the law of polarity and relativity correctly. Now, these two laws means that the relativity is every place we're at, every situation is relative to another. And polarity is just a difference between the two. So if you think lemons are terrible and you don't like them, that means your position relative to all other foods is that lemons are terrible. Now, lemons have their place and they can flavor food and they can help your drinks and all sorts of things like that. So inherently, they're not good or bad. It's really just a lemon. And when you look at it this way, it kind of frees you up and you can choose whether you like them or you don't like them. I like my lemon in water and on some different types of food, but I really don't like lemon in my eyes. And you can choose which one and where you want to be with that. So even though your body is responding to thoughts, it's really when we concentrate on them. Do they really have an impact, not only in our body, not only in our health, but also in our life? Thanks so much for watching. Join me next time as we delve into more topics just like this, all about health and our mindset and how our body functions.